Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul, Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codename Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. And the SCP we're reviewing today is SCP-6124, Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. As SCP-6124 presents ubiquitously within global livestock populations, no containment is necessary. SCP-6124 is functionally accepted as a non-anomalous facet of civilian life, and discovery of its underlying properties and history is unlikely. Foundation agents embedded within civilian paleontology projects are to discourage the discovery of REAO 6124-A if such an event becomes a reasonable matter of concern, referring to the paleontological remains of an extinct anomalous organism. Related, SCP-6124, Organism Alpha. Description: SCP-6124 is a cognitohazardous vector affecting worldwide Bos taurus cattle populations, activated when viewing cattle at high speeds. SCP-6124 persists exclusively in humans and impacts two sections of the human nervous system, the prefrontal cortex and midline raphe nuclei along the brainstem, producing the following behavioral and neurological changes: strong favorability towards and interest in nearby cattle, particularly during periods of grazing or rest; increased production of 5-hydroxytryptamine, or 5-HT, resulting in sudden lightening of mood and momentary cessation of depressive tendencies. SCP-6124's effects cease when the observer diverts their gaze from the cattle responsible for the vector. Current paleontological evidence suggests SCP-6124 is a vestigial genetic feature evolved to decrease B. taurus's predation by the REAO 6124-A organism. The fossil of REAO 6124-A indicates that it was a large, carnivorous prehistoric bird capable of sustained, high-velocity flight. Its diet consisted of large quadrupedal mammals captured alive. REAO 6124-A was exceptionally long-living, anomalously so, and evidence of its impact on mammalian populations date back to the late Mesozoic era. Circumstances resulting in its death occurring sometime prior to the Neolithic age are undetermined. SCP-6124 likely deterred B. taurus's selection as a prey animal by REAO 6124-A before the latter perished. Its presentation in humans remains unexplained outside of hypothetical similarities in how REAO 6124-A and humans processed visual cognitohazards. Addendum: Effect on humans. Footage captured by the front-facing and rear-facing cameras of Dr. Schuyler's vehicle recorded as she and Dr. Reams approached Site 17 in the morning of August 16, 2009. Schuyler drives as Ream observes the countryside from the passenger seat. Begin log. Schuyler clears her throat and double-checks her phone's navigation app before returning her attention to the road. Reams nods towards the pasture. The two are approaching. Cows. Cows! Love those guys. Yeah. Both return to silence as the cattle pass. After a minute, Ream nods towards a gated enclosure to their right. Horses. Nice. Those guys are cool too. End log. This one is another interesting SCP. I am curious if we will ever have a designation for REAO 6124-A separate from this SCP. Regardless, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I'll see you next week with another document review. Bye.